Races to Places, in partnership with Last time on Races to Places, Lyndon pulled up to party at Burning Man in America. Meanwhile, Basil was already on his way to South Africa. Well, as you can hear, Dave the voiceover guy is sounding different, and that's because it's actually Lyndon's dad, Robin, speaking. Hi all you Races to Places fans. Before we move on, let me give a special thanks to Dave Lomax and the Adventure Spec crew, who helped Lyndon get Races to Places project off the ground. Thanks guys, you were a great help.
So we just arrived in Cape Town. Got all this luggage and baggage in the back here in the car. There's my taxi driver taking care of us in his classic Mercedes. Check this out, 500,000 is it kilometres, yeah? 500,000 kilometres, still going strong. They don't make them the same anymore. They're pulling trees down.
Looks like the tree surgeons are busy here.
Here we are at KTM, Cape Town in South Africa, and I gotta go in and find out what state the bike's in, start rebuilding it.
Good to know both the boys have made it safe and sound. There's just going to be the task of bolting Basil back together. But knowing Lyndon, I'm sure a couple of parts will get replaced at the same time. While you're in there, son, make sure it's 100%. Looks like the engine is the first item to receive attention.
Kilometers. Lots of work to do. Work every day to get this bike back on the road. 200,000 kilometers it's done. It's like a lot of miles. So we've got to get him fixed up and get him back on the road. Crank bearings, new engine case bearings, all the bearings replaced, lots of old bearings. Goodbye.
He's not bad with the spanners, is he? He had a few lessons from a fussy mechanic when he was younger though.
Time for some new swing arm bearings. Doesn't really need them, they're in really good condition, even after 180,000 kilometers. Piston and rings. Lyndon Poskitt racing piston, machined by myself. Last one's done 100,000 kilometres. It's actually in okay condition, but there's a little bit of wear. Let me try and show you it. Just normal sort of wear you would experience on a piston here to focus the camera. You can see where it's all shiny silver. That's just excess mileage. So we're going to put a new one. So we've got a new one, all machined up, ready to go.
Here's a question for you, son. What grips do you use on Basil?
Well, these are what I use. I use the Pro Grip 714 rubber rally grips, and I'm going to tell you why. So the best thing of all is they last a long time, but they're comfortable, they take out a lot of vibration, and they don't absorb moisture like the foam grips that a lot of people use on the rally bikes. I use these for races to places. I use them on Dakar Rally, I use them on my race bikes. They're great if you've got big hands as well. They're slightly a little bit big diameter, but I absolutely love them. This set here, I'm just taking off after 180,000 kilometers. They've been on the bike for 4 years since I left the UK, and they're actually still good. I'm only changing them because I can. So, fit them dry, clean everything off with brake cleaner, fit them dry, put 3 bands of wire locking on, that's it, no glue, and you're good to go.
Looks like the engine rebuild on Basil is complete, so next stage is bolt it into the frame.
So here we are in KTM Cape Town, and finally after 10 days of waiting, my suspension's arrived. So I've been waiting for my suspension for the bike from the UK. It's been fully rebuilt, ready to go by Conflict Motorsports in the USA. Made a few changes and yeah, just ready to get it back in the bike, but it's been a nightmare getting out of customs, but now we can finally do it because look what's on the floor here. Suspension.
Joking aside, from a father's point of view, it's lovely to see the attention to detail Lyndon takes when working on his bikes. Forks and navigation tower fitted. Basil's well on his way to looking more like a motorcycle again.
Dielectric grease, and a lot of people are asking me like, why do I use dielectric grease and how do I use it? Well, it's simple really. My bike goes through so much water and mud and bad conditions and everything. It's so important to keep the electrical system solid. You know, I don't want any electrical problems, misfiring, things like that. So, what I do is I take dielectric grease. This is electrical grease, which is non-conductive, and I pack it into all the electrical connectors. Now, you have to be a little bit careful on a fuel-injected bike because some of the signals that are going through the wires are so small. But on my bike, it's carbureted. It's all pretty straightforward.
Yeah, listen. They call me Mr. Divine.
Wow, big pimping up there with a Lyndon Poskitt custom switch unit. If you like the look of it, you'll find that and other custom parts at lyndonposkittracing.com.
So we just gonna stay teenage dreamers on this way. I told my mother I grow up. Can I stay?
Right, braking system now. See, I knew this wouldn't just be a simple bolting back together job.
I'm trying to get out and dominate the world for sure. I'm trying to give these guys lines they won't think to ignore. And just to rap for some change, I'll fly to Singapore. Tired of playing on my back, thinking about these artists. Trying to understand why the hell they bigger than Marvin. When Marvin got the flow and Marvin got the rhythm, why they ain't got Marvin. Marvin just don't get it. Remember at 17, I spoke to Mary J's label. Too hungry to know, they fed fables. Eddie F said the mixtape was dope. He sent me a hot beat and he told me.
Alright, this is it. Let's see if it runs.
Aha, I've seen those colours somewhere before. Looks like Basil is getting the same jacket as young Rex has.
So here we are today in Paarl, South Africa, and there's a trials competition on today. And I've been volunteered to take part, so I'm here. I got my boots on. And we're ready to go ride some trials. It's a little bit rusty. It's about 25 years since I competed last at trials, but we're going to give it a go.
We're taking a break from Basil building today, and it's back to where Lyndon's obsession with bikes started, trialling, and I joined him.
Sometimes when you're here, I can't feel no doubt.
Woo! What a day! Just finished the last section, and honestly it's 25 years since I last did a competitive trial, and it was hard work, and I had a lot of stupid mistakes like dabs and even 5s and 3s. But we cleaned most sections at least once, which is good. Apart from a couple, I think. I'm going to go practice those now, just for peace of mind that I've done them. But check the view out here.
Next time on Races to Places, Basil gets to stretch his legs on the dyno, As an engine builder, I can tell you, that's always apprehensive. Full throttle. Races to Places, in partnership with
Hi everyone, I just want to say a massive thank you to you all for watching my media and for all the great comments that I receive every single day. Please keep them coming. I'm just going to share with you my Patreon page. Patreon is a membership-based platform that gives creators like me the opportunity to continue to create the media that you love to watch. For just a few dollars a month, I can give you priority viewing, I can give you special features, informative posts about the things that you want to know. It creates a platform for interaction between you, the viewer, and me, the creator. Now, a few dollars a month might not seem like a lot to you, but for me, collectively, it makes a huge difference. So please check out the link at the bottom of the page, and I appreciate any contribution you can make to make my job sustainable. In return for that, I promise to keep creating great media that you love, dreaming up new projects, filming it and sharing it with you all. Thanks.